Might even just go to the deeper water and just stay in the middle in the deeper water. Bugger it. I'll do that. My dead bait floating, come to the surface at the back there. Right, that's the entrance there. You can see that. I've got to go through there later on. Come through there. Nearly hit my head on the bloody the bridge. So that was a good start. I nearly bust my bloody rod actually. So I was using one oar to push through, and I hit the tip of my little rod with the end of this bloody oar. You can come prepared for fishing as much as you want, but you just cannot. I even forgot something this morning. I got prepared. I've even forgotten something. I can't remember. Look at that out. It's just a bit of the lake there. And just a slow retrieve. It's about, I don't know how deep it is. It's about how deep is it? 6 foot, something like that. So you can twitch it, but I find just yeah. So we're not quite in enough without yanking this smelt off. Got a float just out there, just off the bottom, drifting around with the boat, and we just. Wobbling the smelt, and the trick is just to keep this off the bottom so it don't pick up any twigs and leaves and things. But sometimes just a straight, slow retrieve does the job. And they'll grab it, and you won't necessarily see a splash or anything. They'll grab it, and you'll just see your rod tip twitching as if you've got a little roach on or something. And that's it. Slightly better fish. I don't know where he's gone now. Feels like he's gone into a tree trunk. There he is. Right, let's get him on the net. Nope. Didn't like the net. He's in. Just. If he doesn't jump out of the net. Oh, I don't know how big he is. I got to watch my line. Put him down there for a minute. Wait there, you little bugger. He's not big. He's not big. Better though. Slightly better. Yeah, so there he is. He's not very happy. It's not a biggie. So let's just pop him back. He's awake. There he is. Off he goes. And we're just got one dead bait just off the bottom, floating around at the back of the boat. Got the anchor. This one's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not a monster, but he's one nonetheless. He probably won't like the net. He will know. We got him. We got him. We got him. Oh, he's not a monster. Settle down. Young man. Settle down, settle down, settle down. Settle down. You're out, my fella. Out you go. You're out of here. You're out of here, boy. Come on. Yeah, we got one. Small one. Right, let's get him in. Right, let's just get his hook out. Got it. Not many of these rigs left, so I've got to be a bit careful. Got one of my fingers at the same time. He's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. Nice little pike. Here we go, old pal. He's away. Right. Here he is. He's unhooked himself. It's a nice conditioned, but boy is he small. So I'm just going to hoss him back in before he jumps. There we go. A little pikey. This is a small one. Grabbed it. It's just come near the boat. Look. Barely hooked. He's going to get off probably. Right, okay. What about you reuse the smelt? Another fish. Another fish. There he is. Mr. Pikey. Come up to the boat, say hello. So he's on the bottom hook. That's good. Yeah, I've just seen the biggest otter I've ever seen in my life just come up to the boat. And yeah, I just feel that a lot of the pike would be, the bigger pike especially, would get absolutely mullered. So I'm going to move spots, but disappointing with the old otters, really, that they've been introduced. Fishing, you know, it's not going to be the same. Yeah, thrashing around. Might be able to lift this one out. Small one. But I forgot something. And I nearly bust my rod. Do you know what I'm saying? You can come as prepared as you want. And well, where's this deeper water? There's some deeper water out here. Go off here. Let's just go out a bit. That's no rain. The bloody otters come this way. This spot. Let's see how deep it is for the how much rope I pay out for the anchor. Come on, pikey. So we just drop that in there and we go. Yeah, it's a bit deeper. Yeah, it's a very lazy way of fishing dead baiting. So I find just sort of a slow retrieved smelt or roach can be quite effective, but this time of year probably more around the margins. It's where the boat comes in handy. But I think if you can get a bite in the deeper water, even early, I think this is where you'd sort of that's alright. Well, here we are again. We're just letting that smelt sink to the bottom. It's just been peeing down with rain. Sometimes heavy, sometimes not so bad. But premium fishing conditions. And we've had 6 takes. I've landed 4 fish, and 2 have managed to escape through various different reasons. So all we're doing is just flicking it out. Yeah, beautiful fish. Beautiful markings. Come here, you. Christ, you bit my hand. I'm amazed I haven't been bitten today, actually. Oh, not lost my chance yet. Oh, come here, you. Right, let's put him back. There he is. Actually, he's got it in his mouth and he's just holding it and he's just going through his process of devouring it. So what you've got to do is just stay completely calm and not rush into any decisions, and you literally, if anything, just take your bail arm off and just count to like 5 or 6. And by then he's like, if he's got the lower half of it without the trebles, he might have just moved the bait further down into his mouth. Do you know what I'm saying? So the key is when you've got one on, and after the 5 or the 6 seconds, right? It's probably a bit longer, maybe wait till 10 seconds. You strike firmly, like pretty firmly, not to a point where you're going to snap your rod or break your line or anything like that, but you know, you lock up gently and then really give it sort of a heave into it without sort of, you know, if you're using lightish tackle, just be mindful that you can, if the line is wrapped around the ring or something like that, they can actually snap your line. So just be mindful, do everything sort of gradually, and you just need to do that once, and he'll either be on or he won't. You either get the gear, or either come flying back at you. Sometimes they will swim with it in his mouth and you'll see your line kiting off at a certain angle, or strike in the opposite direction of that. But sometimes you have no choice but just to literally just strike as it's sort of, you know, depends how close you are to the fish, I suppose. But there you go. So there's nothing. See, in the winter time, this area here, this is a renowned place where they come, because they follow the bait fish. You see, they follow the bream and the roach and all that sort of stuff. But this time of year, just look into that float, see if it's sort of difficult to see if it's doing anything as the boat's swinging. I don't think it is. That float would go under. That would disappear. So I think we're going to have to go around the margins and do this. Right. I think so. Down. And we're just wobbling a dead bait. And we're in a spot where winter time, it's quite a good dead baiting area. It's probably the deepest part of the system. And it's a case of just keep searching. No, the float's bobbing around a bit, but because the boat's swinging, that's I don't think there's too much going on with that. It's certainly about 4 foot. It's probably about a foot off the bottom, probably, I'm guessing. But that's the only way I can do it. Because it might run into, you know, start getting all bits of, you know, sediment on the bloody hooks and on the fish and all sorts. But at least that way it can sort of just drift just off the bottom if there's anything lurking around. This is the rig, similar to what I was using the other day. It's a wobbled smelt, SSG above, wire. This is a bit of fluorocarbon here from the bass fishing. And I've just got £8 braid on here, but on a boat that should be enough to tame even quite a big fish.